My goodness, it's been a tough week, especially for those of us in Discord, but myself personally. As many of you know, I've been gone for the past couple of days. I had some videos prepped, of course, that I created for you guys to go up Tuesday as well as Wednesday. And now we're here on Thursday, and I just got back, unpacked, and it's been a busy day. Overall, busy past 3 days. Now, to keep myself entertained, I played some earnings plays. I attempted to play the market, but overall, none of my risk management was there. None of my charts were with me. I had no super decent technical analysis, and overall, just got smoked on almost every single trade. Now we're back, and I'm excited to be back. I'm stressed to be back because I know how well we can actually trade, and the fact that we were just entering dumb trades myself personally. I did preface, hey, guys, I don't have my charts. This may be ugly, whatever. Use stop losses, etc., etc. Now that we're back, and now that we actually are ready to pull money back out of this market, this corrupt market, here we are. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm mainly going to cover the charts today because I feel like we're lagging a little bit behind on that. I'll cover a couple more additional things, and I don't want to make this too long. I got some stuff to do. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, but we're going to have more videos coming up. Let's start with GameStop. First of all, if you guys are new here, like the video and subscribe to the family. Join us on this journey to financial freedom. Let's get into it. GameStop is up 4.27%, trading at $21.72. $18.80 is this zone for GameStop, and it always has been this zone, always bouncing off of that level historically. Now, we are finishing the yellow cycle, and we're getting this bounce off into the blue cycle, which we have now entered, that we have been tracking. That is what we're entering this week. We're getting the bounce off into the blue cycle. I will not be surprised or excited until we break above Roaring Kitty's average right around $23.40. And this is very simply because this is the past cycle that it has had happen. Okay. If you take a look up here, this 55.50 range where this blue cycle got rejected is the same level as this 24.40 range. Okay, you see how it got rejected at the end of the blue cycle, sold down, came up, retested it, and then ended up flushing down anyway. Same thing might happen with GameStop. Come up 23.40, flush down, and this is going to be the new test. However, as soon as we close above this, this is where our eyes will re-peak a specific watch. Now, some things have changed. Catalyst wise, the market, XRP, we'll get into that in 1 second. Before we jump into AMC, another potential buy from Roaring Kitty, a 5,000 block of Chewy calls, $30 strike, expiring August 30th, filled at the ask at 54 cents, and that was alerted today. So potentially Roaring Kitty back in Chewy. Now AMC, before we jump into the charts, Warner Bros. Pictures partnered with AMC and Dolby to return Matt Reeves, the Batman, to select big screens worldwide in anticipation of the upcoming debut of the HBO original, The Penguin on Max. So another good thing to hear for AMC fundamental wise. As far as the charts go, we're trading back above $5, trading at 501 today, up 3.84%. This is very simple. This is sideways trading. This is consolidation. This is a spring load, and it tracks exactly the same way as it did back here before the June run-up. Where are we watching? What levels are we watching? You can see it rejected back here as this main key point, as well as once again main key point right around $78, $79. That's essentially going to be our $6 level. You can see it rejected back here right around $6, and it's likely to reject one more time at $6 or just break right through it. But overall, we're watching for a $6 retest and then essentially trail down and gap higher. We could get that retest maybe today or tomorrow or Monday, right? Either way, next week at some point or this week, expect a retest at $6, slight retrace, and then a spring load to go higher. As far as right now, AMC is looking like it has more of a move going forward than GameStop until Roaring Kitty comes out and says something. This is very aggravating. I know these charts, these sideways trading, it's very annoying. Just try to make money on the side while that play is there, while these plays are there. XRP, AMC, if you're new here, AMC, XRP, Ethereum Classic all track one another. XRP getting a move is bullish for AMC, now above 62 cents. This comes after XRP became the first digital asset to get regulatory clarity in US history. Now there's a lot more to cover on that topic. That's not what we're here for. XRP up about 4% as well as AMC. Based on where we are in the cycle, this could be important to pay attention to. Roaring Kitty has said crash, and now the market is down 10%, and that we're going to get into the SPY in 1 minute. But I think a lot of things are faking bulls out, and they could be faking bulls out, right? We could just be going back for all-time highs across the board, but bulls could be getting faked out here. And if that is the case, you can see back here what we're tracking. This blue oval that I have in the chart for you guys to watch right here, right? This OPEX, this downward trend right after it double tops is something that XRP could see, bringing it all the way down to around 20 cents. If that does happen, AMC GameStop likely to get crushed. However, a crash can cause things that are heavily shorted to actually squeeze. Okay, so there's no telling what exactly is going to happen. The only thing we can say is if XRP is going to gap up, it's most likely that you're going to see AMC squeeze. If it doesn't, it's a little bit less likely, but still a possibility. And that's just one thing that I want to leave out there. Keep an eye on XRP closely. As far as the overall market, this thing's been a pain. Rejecting several times off of this channel, broke below, made a new channel to the upside. You can see right here, right? Rejecting, holding support, rejecting, holding support, flush down, faked out the bulls, wanted to close under here, pulled back up, back into this range, getting a bounce off it on the 4 hour, which is now going to be resistance at the top of this channel. One thing I will tell you right now, the SPY could very well have a 20% correction instead of a 10. The last time it had a 10% correction, you can see it broke above this neckline, and that is when we remained bullish. The last time it broke 10% correction, before that, it couldn't break this neckline, and we remained bearish. So where is that neckline that I'm watching on the SPY? It's very simple. It's 543, okay, or 543.50, somewhere in this range. 543, this big orange line that you see right here, is where the SPY could fake everyone out all the way up to before remaining bearish. And that's just something that I want you to know, okay? So how far can the fake out go? Well, it can go to 543, where everyone is peak sentiment. And then we go down to that 20% correction, which is going to be around 484, 485. Okay, so that's something that we're watching. We also have a level at 506 that we would have to break under first for that to happen. Also, just based on the fact that everything has been predicted, this isn't a crash yet, and Roaring Kitty put that emoji. I'm actually very well leaning towards more of a correction. On top of that, it's because SPY is not showing the strength that I want to see. It's not showing the strength for a V-shaped recovery. It's showing it wants to do that, but people are still scared of what the Fed is going to do, and I think whatever the Fed is going to do is actually going to be a 50-50, and it's likely that they're not going to do it right. Nvidia also pushed back below, pushed back up in this channel. There's really not much to say here. Nvidia back above 107, closing above will be bullish, but realistically, that neckline is 111. One SPY breaks above 543 and Nvidia breaks above 111. It's game on, it's risk on, and people are going to want to buy back into these fire sales. Tesla, I actually think this is important. Late September, when the Fed ends up cutting rates, I think Tesla is a rate-sensitive stock. This will actually end up going higher, and it did actually base off a macro descending resistance level, which is now support. Tesla looks actually pretty good over the next 6 months or so, a year. So that's something that we're watching. ELF has earnings tonight. We were essentially playing it up to 195. Since we got actually close to that level before earnings, makes me very scared. But at this point, the amount that I've lost this week in just these stupid trades that I've taken, I'm just going to let it end. I'm going to let it end on a banger, or I'm going to let it end on a complete cooking. And now it's time to reevaluate everything next week, see where the direction is going. Don't take these stupid trades, rescale our accounts back up, and that is where we stand. Overall, this is what I got for you guys for today's video. If you're not in the Discord yet, go get in the Discord. It's the third link under the video. I post my trades as soon as I take them. We talk stocks and crypto all day long. We have options trading alerts in there and more. So get in there. Overall, best vibes. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. And if you guys haven't seen my simple, extremely successful options trading strategy, go watch that. I posted it yesterday. I need to go more in depth, absolutely, but this is where you start, and I will be making a part 2 or part 3 at some point when I have time. The second link under the video is for Moomoo, where you can get up to 20 free stocks into your account. You can keep them or sell them or whatever you want. All you have to do is open through my link an account with Moomoo and make a deposit into your trading account. That is it. You're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more. And the top link under the video is for my custom indicator, pattern detection, and forecasting. If you do not have it yet, go level yourself up. You can get the free trial. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.